Alright, who has money on a murder?
Good morning, gentlemen, and what a grand morning it is, too. We have just cause for celebration. Galloway and Phelps are sending another fiend to San Quentin. A nice showy trial, and he'll be strapped down with gas seeping into his tiny reptile brain. Now, to fresh business. Galloway and Phelps, the task is at hand. The address is on the hill, north downtown off Fremont Avenue.
D-Dog guys, it's me, Sergeant Major Mo. What is up? Welcome.
Skipper, is the new letter genuine?
Now, boys, we all know how many imbeciles have confessed in the short case. Ray Pinker will let us know in good time.
Welcome back to l.a.noire. Last time we were here, we did 3 homicides. All of them, I'm pretty sure, age-restricted my channel. This time, we're going to probably look at more. Oh boy.
How long is this gonna take? I can tell you about it.
Fine morning indeed. We keep locking them up, but the bodies keep piling up.
Yeah, Californians love a fag, Phelps. As long as the bricks hold up at San Quentin, there'll always be killers in this town to send.
Oh, good to know Rusty is optimistic. Ow, it's fucking raining.
Greetings from sunny California. When's it gonna stop?
You know, Rusty, I'm glad you didn't buy a fucking convertible. Alright, let's do this. Whoa!
First the letter, and now another body. Come on. Watch it, will you?
Alright, no, it is actually like controlling on ice, because the road is wet.
First the letter, and now another body. Come on, you can't keep on telling me there's not a killer still out there.
You know, Phelps, all these arrests on your record are giving you a reputation. Phelps!
I'm blaming the wet road.
Getting a vicious killer off the streets is more important than my reputation.
Really?
And besides, landing a big fat marlin is more impressive than an ocean full of minnows.
The minnows maketh the man, Phelps. You can't always hit home runs. Sometimes you just gotta make first base.
Oh god, it is like ice. Woohoo! Ah! Whoa!
That guy there will lead us up.
I'm steeling myself for what I'm about to see.
That'll just be another dead man. I'm used to seeing it. You're the gig when you're working homicides, Phelps.
Alright then.
Detectives,
Phelps and Galloway, homicide.
scene is secure.
Cut yourself
The
out there,
rest of the
Phelps.
department are going door to door, canvassing for witnesses.
Thanks. Keep me informed.
Will do, detective.
This looks awfully familiar.
Fuck you, detective.
I think that's the impression the boys from the Examiner took with them as well.
There's nothing original under the sun. Why should murder be any different?
What do we have so far?
Not much trace evidence to speak of. Storm blew in around 10 last night, and the rain washed most of it away.
And the body?
Looks like she was tipped out of an automobile from the tire tracks and superficial injuries. Strangled with a length of rope. And for my money, it's triple braid again.
Time of death?
From her temperature, maybe 2 a.m., but it was cold last night.
Usual head injuries?
Oh, thank God she's clothed.
Blunt force trauma. Knock him over the head, then strangle and mutilate. No message with this one.
At least she was left clothed.
Thank you,
I doubt very
Phelps.
much he was concerned with her dignity.
The green silk dress is very distinctive. Any sign of her other shoe?
No. And no handbag or other personal effects.
Ugh. Oh. No,
There appears to be a dry cleaning label. Superior Laundry Services, F1363.
Hi there, I'm Phelps. Let's shake on it. And no ring. Alright, Rusty, who you gonna pin the blame on now, huh? Your case been blown wide open. Let's see Rusty's razor work now. Ooh, money.
Nothing significant.
I know, Cole. You find $5 on the ground. You know, the more rich version of see a penny, pick it up, except, you know, see $5 and pick them up.
No drag marks. Killer was moving around, surveying the scene.
Or he picked up the body. Like, you know, lugged it over his shoulder.
Our driver and our killer are most likely one and the same.
Oh, why do you guys get cool trench coats? I want a fucking trench coat.
Detective Phelps, LAPD.
Whoops.
I'm Spartan, Catherine.
That's on me. I accidentally skipped.
Across the way.
Did you see anyone around here last night?
Not last night, but yesterday, early evening, I saw that awful hobo.
Do you have a description?
Tall, gaunt, horribly disfigured. I think he may have had an accident in the war. He's a very scary, angry man.
Any idea where we might find him?
One of the hobo camps around here. He's some kind of hobo leader. They all follow him around.
You gonna say hobo anymore?
Thank you, ma'am. You've been a big help.
Of course. Anything I can do to help. I'd hate to think that something so ghastly could happen right here and nothing be done about it.
Oh, look at that. She got a shotgun. Look at you, Miss Fancy. Shotgun in the police car. Why did I see them off?
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on Superior Laundry Services.
Just a moment. Superior Laundry Services, 1260 West 1st Street.
Can you track down reports of hobo camps in the vicinity of Signal Hill?
Just a moment, Detective.
There's far too many for me to list because we have a massive homeless problem in
There's a
California.
large camp under the bridge on Grand between Temple and Sunset.
Thanks for your help.
Goddamn captain's making me read some paper.
Alright. Let's go, Rusty. Can't wait to hear your razor debunking random... Oh, you're already in the car. Well, I'll shit talk you when we get in. Alright, Rusty, what's your razor got to say now, huh? Oh, blimey.
No message.
Excuse me?
There was no message.
Where?
On the Vic. The last bodies had something written on them. This one didn't.
I'm failing to follow.
Can't be the same guy is what I'm saying, right? Before you start trying to link this to Maldonado and all the others.
There are more factors to consider than the messages, Rusty.
This doesn't fit your pattern, Cole. End of conversation. Understand?
I suppose I did well, given the fact I was going to breakneck speeds and I wasn't even braking then. Whoa! Ah, bad side, itchy nose. Jesus. Okay. Can't even handbrake turn in the rain.
Drive like this, at least use the siren.
You know what, fair point. You're right, Rusty. Also, hey Zach, how's it going? Also, I'm an idiot. Literally went past it. Superior Laundry. Let's see how superior your dry cleaning is.
Rain stop. You can change back into those white bucks now.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. We're investigating a case, and one of your laundry labels came up. F1363.
If you give me a minute, I'll go find a register and you can take a look. You take a look for yourself. I've got clothes that need pressing.
You wrote the number down on that dress, is it there?
F1363. Yeah.
Mrs. T. Terrellson, 43 Emerald Street, Westlake.
I want to point out that that guy's very toned down. He was a bit more stereotypical, you could say. I think in the original he was just like stereotypical. It's like, you kidding me? His book, knock self out. I got clothes to do. I wonder, did they just like re-record lines or something like that? Weird. Anyway, I guess I'll go to the hobo camp.
I think we ought to investigate the hobo lead.
Well, if you think we ought to, I guess we ought.
Whoa! Whoops. Okay. I'm keeping up the info on Elon's brain chip invention. All I need to say is I'm absolutely terrified about what will happen in the future if it becomes a thing. Well, you know, if it becomes a thing, there's going to be competitors in the... What is he doing? There's going to be, you know, competition. And it's all going to boil down to... Let's just find a way to put advertising into everyone's brains. It is really just going to be an ad thing. I don't think it's going to become compulsory, though. I can't see it becoming like a mandate. You must wear the neuron implants, because I could see that going very wrong very quick. What the? Well, it says right here.
Broadcasting at 760 kilohertz. KTI Radio. American Century Broadcasting.
Okay, how do I get in there? Let me just drive down. LAPD! Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, no, sure, right. I just have to go up there, of course.
I thought, where's my wife? Nobody cares about me. I took
We're looking for a tall man with a disfigured face. You know him?
Huh? What? I fought in 2 wars, you know, son. I think I earned some peace and quiet. The bum isn't here. We should follow the other lead. These guys can wait.
Alright then. I saw you walk out of the hobo camp. You ain't fooling anyone.
I've got a feeling we're about to meet another wife killer.
You've always got that feeling, Rusty.
Yeah, and it's usually correct.
Please, please, for once, can you not let your...
Give me a break.
Well, how about you stop with your by assumptions, and then I will.
Just you wait. Nordic types show a particular disposition for this stuff.
Okay, that's my fault. For once.
Cole, come on!
I think with the whole Neuralink thing, like, it's obviously clearly still in the testing phase. There's no way after one successful implant it's just going to become a massive thing. I think we are still years, I'd say decades away from, you know, brain implants being a thing. I didn't respond to this, but alright, sure, I responded to it now.
Please, you've got to call for help. He doesn't look real good.
Quick, what happened?
Some punk held up my stand. This guy tried to help and got a bullet for his trouble. He got hit and hightailed it through the parking lot. Get going.
Think we found our guy. Whoa! Holy hell, sounds like a fucking lunatic.
Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires.
Guys, I can do it. Can't keep it steady when you're airborne, Rusty. I'm just saying, mate.
Phelps, you gotta get me closer.
You come any closer, I'll pull the trigger.
Right, I'll just shoot
Put
you.
the weapon down now. What the hell? What are you waiting for, Phelps? Up and at him.
What do you think I'm doing? You get him! I shot one guy, you can at least shoot the other. Do I get my hat back? Yes, I do.
Car 11K calling KGPL. Shots fired. Suspect is down. We're code 4, but I need an ambulance on Grand between 4th and 5th Streets.
11K, roger on your ambulance. All units be advised the suspect is down on Grand between 4th and 5th Streets. Repeat, the suspect is down. Code 4.
Alright. Now, let's talk about why you're wrong about wife beaters. Whoa! What the hell? What happened? What the? Oh, no. I gotta look at that. What the hell was that? Oi!
Cold.
He drove into me! What was this bump? What, you hit it with speeds and suddenly you're just like the Dukes of Hazzard? Let's do it again.
Slow and steady, come on.
You kidding me? What a... Oh. Guess it's a one-time thing. Oh well. I just can't help but feel like this would be a type of Doc Ock or clone inhibitor chip simulator. Oh, situation. I think you might be exaggerating just a little bit there, dude.
Hello? Yes?
Detectives Phelps and Galloway. Is your wife home, sir?
My wife went out last night and she hasn't come home.
Can you describe your wife and what she was wearing?
We were out at a friend's place, Bobby Ross's, for a party. She was kind of dolled up. She had her green silk dress, open-toed white shoes. Those are her favorite shoes.
Can we come in, Mr. Tarleton? I'm afraid we have some rather bad news.
Oh, you're gonna love this, Chief.
Do you have someone who can look after your children, Mr. Tarleton?
I've been trying to arrange a sitter. Look, tell me what's happened.
I'm afraid your wife was murdered last night. Her body was found this morning. We're very sorry for your loss. I know this is a difficult time, Mr. Tarleton, but we are going to need you to answer some questions. First, we're going to take a look around.
What for? You don't think
It's
that...
procedure. You see to your girls.
I think that's the only time Rusty has actually seemed concerned. You know, showed care for one of the husbands.
Stay here till Daddy's finished talking to these men.
Where's Mommy?
Everything's gonna be all right, sweetheart.
We would like Mommy to come home now, Daddy.
What's the problem, Terrelson? Let him search. You got nothing to hide. You want to hear something funny, Terrelson?
Operator, message
Some
from
bums think filling
KGPL.
out a missing persons report actually rules them out as a
Putting you
suspect.
through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Can you run an address for a Bobby Ross? Then send some uniforms over.
Would you like him picked up?
No. Suspect says he was with Ross last night. We need to confirm the alibi.
I'll get a prowl car dispatched.
Thank you.
I haven't even questioned him, and he's already a suspect. You know what? I've been using them. Show me them clues. Whoa! There's a lot to look at.
Need to check if she was a regular.
Oh, we're looking for days, yeah. Alright.
Baron's bar again. Someone must be real sweet on this dive.
I'm just saying, like, you know, if you buy a... Oh, no. I mean, this isn't a box. Was it a pouch of matches? A sleeve of matches? You should maybe use the other one first before you start doing it again. Where the person doesn't have control of the neurochip, becomes senseless, and then be influenced by the chip itself. Hasn't there been a dystopian novel about that? Or am I overthinking?
I wonder why the picture was turned down.
Alright, do you love your wife? Yes. Why'd you turn the picture down? Okay, listen.
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
Alright. I thought that'd be important, but fuck me, I guess. Alright. So, who wants a dead mother? Phelps!
Not sure this means much.
Oh, the one bag is irrelevant, but this one is relevant? Okay.
At least she was spared that particular indignity. She'd have to be in quite a state to leave this behind.
I'm sure that was, given that Jack was talking about dystopian novel in your Galaxy streams. Yeah, true. I don't know, there's so many dystopian novels out there, it's just like, what isn't dystopian at this point.
Lars was out in the rain last night.
How do you know it was last night? It was raining, it was pissing it down a few minutes ago. You could have just went out for a walk then.
We can see if Pinker can match the impression of the crime scene.
And something outside. Uh-oh.
Looks like a match with the ligature marks.
Walk up the ladder. Well, now that I've done that. Well, thank you, Rusty. That's very... She's gonna block my way now, huh? That's what I thought. Asshole.
For the record, Mr. Terrelson, what is your wife's name?
Teresa.
Do you have any idea why anyone would want to hurt your wife?
No. Everyone loved Teresa. She was so full of life. It can't be anyone who knew her.
think you're lying, Lars. I think you were mad at your wife for embarrassing you in front of your friends. I think you came back here and strangled her and then dumped her body on the hill.
You think I strangled my wife?
What the?
How do you expect to prove that?
You know, I did that for shits and gigs. I didn't expect Cole just to, like, you know, you think anyone who could hurt your wife? No, I can't think of anyone. You did everything. You are the killer. What the fuck? So the strangle would be the rope, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Your wife was strangled with triple braid rope. The bow line from your boat is a perfect match.
Look, I know this looks bad. I'm gonna have to come to terms with the fact that I let her go.
You said you went to a party at Bobby Ross's place?
That's right, Bobby had a bunch of people over. We were having a good time. She said she was bored and decided to leave.
When you let your missus leave?
You let your drunk wife leave the party and go off on her
Exactly.
own?
Look, I was angry. I was having a good time. She has to go and ruin it. We always have to do what she wants to do. Last night she wanted to go dancing.
Any idea where?
Where she always goes. A bar down on North Beaudry Avenue. Baron's Bar. She goes there, drinks too much, gets maudlin, and calls me. I go and bring her home.
Mr. Terrellson, was Teresa happy at home?
Yeah, I think she was.
Well, it's already doubtful.
Spill it, Terrellson. We like the look of you for this, so you better give us something.
We're at the party. She has a few and says she wants to go out dancing. We only have the sitter until 9. I get mad. I tell her to go ahead, but I'm staying. She storms out. Look, I'm doing well at cards. I hardly ever do well. I married her because she was so much fun, but now she drives me fucking crazy.
That was a mic.
What time did she leave the party?
About 8:30, maybe a little earlier.
You all right?
When was the last time you saw your wife?
Around 8:30. The card game at Bobby's was wrapping up. I played out my hand and drove home here. I paid the sitter and went to bed.
You're lying, Lars. You didn't come straight home, did you?
And how do you figure that?
Because apparently, you know, even though these could be very easy done.
You were out in the rain. You got soaked, Lars. We found your wet weather gear.
Okay, I stayed a little later than I said.
We don't even know where the
This
rain
cute
was hitting
little brunette
yesterday.
was hitting on me. Teresa noticed. I was half cut. I walked her home from Bobby's, but nothing happened. I walked back and got the car this morning.
Thanks for answering our questions, Mr. Terrellson. You'll need to go downtown to identify your wife's body.
I should have taken her dancing.
In my experience, Mac, if you give in to broads, you'll be giving in to them your entire life. Sounds like the Terrellson broad had her last drink at Baron's Bar. We should check the place out.
Appreciate your time, sir.
You believe this guy's story?
Kind of rings true.
Baron's Bar.
11 King, come in.
11 King, go ahead.
We've a possible sighting of a tall, disfigured vagrant at the RoboCam on Grand between Temple and Sunset. Use caution, the suspect is wanting connection with 2 assaults on females.
You know, good to know that, like,
That's a couple of blocks from the murder.
I just like how I was just going away from me as if the car was still there. It's a perfect remaster, absolutely flawless. What? Okay.
KTI is a member of the American Century Broadcasting Network.
I get the point.
Did he say I get the point? I've been keeping score, Phelps. It's 5-0 to me. Fucking sidelined. Baron.
Gents, drink.
Phelps and
Barman,
Galloway,
confession.
LAPD.
I'm Benny Clough. This about Teresa Terrellson?
Yes, it is.
I heard about it on the radio. They're saying it was that Black Dahlia freak again? God damn it. Yeah, I rang that husband of hers. The babysitter said he was out.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions. What time did Teresa leave?
Around 10:30, I think.
On foot? In a car? By bus? How was it?
She called for a cab.
Did you get the number?
Sure I did. I like Teresa. The only time
All right,
she
then that's
gets
why I
bored is
said,
when
did you?
things aren't going so good at home. I was worried about her.
You recommend a special?
Put out an APB on the cab. 3591. Should be traceable.
All right.
Who was she with? We've had reports about a tall, gaunt-looking hobo. He wasn't here last night?
I get plenty of bums in here, but nothing to fit that description.
Okay, but was there anyone with her?
The likelihood is that whoever she left here with killed her. Give it up, Benny.
All right, 2 creeps were all over her, promising to take her dancing.
You get a good look at these guys?
Sure. I got a good look. One of them was a sailor in uniform. His cap said, USS Indiana.
And the other man?
The other guy is Richard Bates. He's sitting in the back right now. Red polo shirt.
Any idea where she was headed?
Nope. I didn't get that.
The husband said she wanted to go dancing.
And she always wants to dance when she's been drinking. She was trying to talk some guys into taking her to one of the dance halls.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Clough. We'll take it from here.
Hey, no problem.
This is Bates.
That's him.
LAPD. Don't make me chase you, shitbird.
You know, just say we could have walked to him.
Let the son of a bitch get away.
Didn't need to shout.
Bates! Just wants to talk.
All you had to do was walk up, Rusty. You made things worse.
Got a ride. Get in and drive.
LAPD, nicking your car. Not paying.
I thought you were gonna leave me there. Who knows what this guy will pull when he's cornered? We could have a killer on our hands.
Oh.
Come on, Phelps, you're letting this lust get away from you.
But it's shitty handling, alright? You're aboard a shit car.
Kicking back in the bar where he met the Vic in. Listen, a creature of habit is your killer. For some reason, they're sticklers for routine.
I gotta stop looking at chat during chase scenes. He's gone. He's gone. He's just gone. So, Rusty, how about we play some rock, paper, scissors while we wait for the failure? There you go. Y'all seriously could have just walked over to secure a better. That's what I'm saying! Literally could have just walked over. It's like, LAPD, we should ask you some questions. But no, Rusty had to make it difficult. What are your thoughts on Sonic X Shadow Generations? It looks good. I'm genuinely quite excited for it. I just hope they don't fuck up the switchboard. Who am I kidding? They're gonna fuck up the switchboard.
God damn it, get after him, Cole.
I thought you were gonna leave me there. Who knows what this guy will pull when he's cornered? We could have a killer on our hands.
Nah. He ain't her husband. He ain't the killer.
Clean this asshole off the road. I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
I don't think the killer would be kicking back in the bar where he met the Vic in. Listen, a creature of habit is your killer. For some reason, they're sticklers for routine.
Hit him, Cole. Spit him out.
I can't get to him. That's a very fast pick. That's surprisingly fast pickup. Damn! Oh my god! Woo!
Alright, you got me. I've had enough.
After that, I would have had enough. Holy shit! Well done, Rusty. My word! Damn! It was the best one yet. LAPD, are you still there?
Hands in the air. Okay, Bates. You're gonna answer some questions.
I have a choice in this.
Okay, Bates, you're gonna ask some questions. Can I get some bandages? I kinda rolled over in my fucking pickup truck. That's a good question. How many chases have we had so far? On foot or in car? Because we've had, I've lost count already.
Last night, you went drinking with a lady in the bar. Now she's dead. And your face is all messed up.
I'm in the clear on that.
She preferred a sailor. You could lay it off on him. Are we finished?
Yeah, I want to know more information, jackass.
Do you want my partner to sap you? Tell us what we want to know.
She was okay. Drunk. Pissed off at her old man, wanting to go dancing. I thought I'd ply her with a few drinks and get my end away. Looks like your salty had the same idea.
So what happened when you left the bar?
Sailor boy laid one on me. A cheap shot. After that, I don't know.
You've done time, haven't you, Richard? Is that why you ran?
I'm on parole.
On what offense?
Sexual assault. Look, I was lying there on the sidewalk. He flags a cab and jumps in with the broad.
We're taking you in, Bates.
How come?
Just for a chat. Nice private chat.
With
I'll
our
explain my
guns
theory of
aimed
once
at
a
your head.
degenerate, always a degenerate.
Take him to Central. He's a material witness in a murder case. Find him a cozy cell.
Richard here knows the drill.
Also, find out what the hell is in the suspension of his truck. Because, Jesus Christ. I don't know about car chases. So we've had... Oh, God, let me think. Yeah, I'm not even going to bother thinking right now.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
She took a while though.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
She had a nice bourbon in hand.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an APB out on a yellow cab, number 3591. Ask dispatch to relay all sightings to car 11K.
No problem. I'll get on the radio.
Thanks, ma'am.
I know those are these two chases involving a truck. Well, I think I fucked up the first one. Hello, Biggs. Just smoke. Just having a bit of a smoke there. All right.
This is the last word in traveling luxury. Another step in the campaign to modernize American railroad.
All right, back to the hobo camp.
Any Central unit, car 16L reports a possible jumper at 8 and Hope, the Methodist Church unit to handle code 2 identified.
Car 11K, we have a response on your APB regarding yellow cab number 3591. The vehicle has been identified at a gas station. Now heading west on 7th Street.
Continue to respond.
Garage on 7th Street. Let's hit it, Phelps. The cab driver might tie this whole thing together.
Yep.
I hope you're right.
You see our taxi anywhere?
Fucking pedestrians getting in the way. I guess the answer we can say is just yes. Yep.
Number 3591, sighted at the corner of Wilshire and Whitford. Repeat, Wilshire and Whitford, 11K.
You know, I'm glad they let you choose
Where's that cab got you now?
where you want to go next. You know, you have to pinpoint locations. Because if I'm going to remember fucking Los Angeles streets as a Brit, Jesus Christ. I keep forgetting about roads in my own bloody area. Oh, what the? Alright, guess it's here now.
LAPD, we're investigating a murder. The fare you picked up from Barron's bar last night. What was the woman wearing?
Green dress. Oh, don't tell me something's happened to her.
Tell me about it.
She was with this sailor, and he was all over her. She wasn't having any of it. Said she just wanted to dance. But he had that look in his eye.
Where did you drop them off?
It's at the Crystal Ballroom.
What time?
After midnight. 12:30? Something like that.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Well, that's gonna ruin my day.
Oh no, I'm so sorry that's happened to you. Well, the way that actor was, he was clearly just there trying to overact. Like the extra who really wanted to get a bigger role in life.
Next we have Tony Marino.
What did they say, Rusty? Being unusually quiet.
KTI is a member of the American Century Broadcasting Network.
So, how's everyone's day going? Whoa! I was almost zoned out for a second. Ah, Rusty, you speak! You're alive! I was reading the funnies, Phelps. Oh, okay, fuck you, buddy. Hungry. Oh, easy. Your partner doesn't have any remarks to add to this particular car, right? I think shadow content that was shown looks really good. We haven't seen enough of it, but it's going to be interesting. I wonder how they're going to, like, put it in. Because, you know, sometimes you look at the added content and it's a bit slapped in there. Like, if you look at, like, Bowser's Fury and it's just like, oh, by the way, extra game mode. Are they going to try and make it seamlessly work in? Or are they going to, you know, just make it its own thing? Because it'd be kind of cool if, like, you know, you beat Shadow in the boss fight and he's like, well, there's some stuff for me to look at, Sonic. There's more to this situation. I'm gonna do my own thing. And it's like, hey, you wanna play Shadow right now? He's got an adventure. That's what I think, anyway. Could be. Oh, okay.
Whoa there!
Police are gonna need this side of the road. I'm going the complete fucking wrong way. Alright. Your partner doesn't have any remarks to add to this particular car ride? Well, I'll give him something to talk about. Hey, Rusty, what are you going to say to this?
Jack, you're gonna kill us!
Thank you, Rusty.
If we survive this, it's gonna be a miracle.
Left and left and left and left again, and I'm right up your ass.
This is America, Tommy. You gotta say to the right side. Rusty with the fucking shotgun! He's ready!
LAPD! We'd like a word with you.
Save it for someone who's interested. They're fascists. Come to move us on and steal what little we have left.
6 rounds won't get us far.
I need you to stay copacetic. You need to hold out till the cavalry arrives.
How do we do that?
Like this.
Buckshot, put him down, Phelps.
If you want your rightful share, we need to fight for it.
Okay then.
These men know they're harboring a murderer.
Like, Rusty was just not hesitating. Like, he just wanted to make a big punch for Cole.
Your filthy hands off, you bum.
Complete a brawl without losing your hat. That's a fucking achievement.
Very funny. We'll find out from your personal effects.
Stuart Ackerman.
You're under suspicion for murder, Ackerman. We're taking you downtown.
You can't do anything more to me than what the Japanese have already done.
Alright, noted. Rusty had no second thoughts. He was just born with an itchy trigger finger. He really
Gremlin's
was.
over here, Phelps. Toss it and see what you find.
Ooh. Next paper.
Still working, Jack. I'm off to the Lighthouse Club in Santa Monica.
Hello, Jack. Mr. Benson, this is Courtney Sheldon. He's a buddy of mine from the war.
Well, I'm sure you two will want to polish some old war stories. Good evening, Jack. Mr. Sheldon.
Rusty is a true American?
Take a seat, Courtney.
Okay, I have to ask, where is this one cop with the cuffs coming from?
We need your help, Jack.
He's followed Phelps. He
Joe,
knows
we
he'll
have
fuck
nothing
up.
to do with that.
I'm fine too, Jack. Medical school's going well. I got a part-time job.
Do dope peddlers need part-time jobs?
We made a mistake and we're in trouble, Jack. A local gangster, Mickey Cohen, is putting on the squeeze.
So hand it over, walk away. What's stopping you?
We had a deal with them that they would dole it out slowly. They said they would supply abortion clinics and doctors, but they've been moving it on to addicts, and they can't cope with the purity.
So your problem is with gangsters being dishonest.
My problem is that people are dying, and that if this gets back to us, we'll all end up in jail.
Damn. Shame it's not my problem.
Courtney, this isn't the war. I can't just wave a magic wand and clean up your mess.
We want you to negotiate, Jack.
The only thing these guys understand is force, Sheldon. They got to the top back east by proving to be more vicious than the English, the Irish, and the Dutch. They make their own laws. That's the nature of a secret society. For God's sake, Courtney, you want to be a doctor. How can you fight with that?
We are better trained, Jack.
Bro just says...
I didn't make it through the war to come back to this kind of shit, Sheldon.
Bro just says take him downtown, and brother man just pops into reality with him ready. No, Phelps just like... It's Phelps' stand. Cuff him. Or like, you know, if it was true Jojo, so to the police! Just comes in with cuffs. Whoop whoop! Take him downtown. Stand appears with handcuffs.
Looks familiar. Safe bet it'll match the mark under Teresa Terreldson's chin.
Ironic coming from me, but Rusty does sound like an American name. Why is that ironic coming from you? What does that mean, Zach? TT.
Ackerman doesn't look like much of a dancer.
And we saw the way he danced into your fists repeatedly. Oh, hey, Rusty. Fucking hell, you scared me. Man, all the bodies you saw just cleared out, huh?
I saw his picture in the paper. With that case with the lady that got cut up.
Because I live in the US. I wouldn't say that's I wouldn't say that's ironic, though. Alright, back to Central. Oops. So we have 3 suspects now. Some homeless bloke, Bates, and a sailor who we have no idea is there.
All units also needs help. 415 and shots fired. 313 Bunker Hill Avenue. 313 Bunker Hill Avenue. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
Yeah! LAPD, man. There you go. Ow.
Easy.
You see that? The fucking screen rumbled like an explosion happened when I hit that car.
We're going this way.
Alright.
Anyone seen where Miss Wells went? No, sorry.
What way are we going, Rusty? Where are we going?
What the hell is the LAPD up to these days?
Ackerman, you were in the Marines.
How do you know?
The Corps selected big guys for flamethrower duty. That's how you got the burns.
Life expectancy was 5 minutes for a guy in flamethrower detail. What kind of a government puts weight like that on a man's shoulders?
You'll get no argument from me. It was a heavy load.
You feeling sorry for this smelly fuck?
You forget I was in the army?
Why did you kill Mrs. Terrelson?
I have no recollection of the people I have killed.
I mean, we found the rope in your fucking...
Are you denying that you
den.
strangled Mrs. Tarleton with a length of rope?
I'm not denying anything. You have to have proof, lackey.
I didn't... I never said anything about a rope. You saw about rope in there. That ain't mine.
We found a matching piece of rope in your lean-to. I think we'll find the blood will match too.
The camera's saying no.
Property. How could it belong to me?
Where's a phone? A bus driver dropped Mrs. Tarleton near your camp around 2 a.m. Why did you take her up to the hill?
Which hill? I have many places. I go where I please.
Wait, what's this about a bus? I thought you took a taxi.
You are clearly insane, Ackerman. The state of California does not execute mental patients.
I don't know the names of the women I've killed, but I've killed many of them.
What, you get...
Their necks are so fragile.
I mean, you confessed it to murder, right?
Stuart Ackerman, I am charging you with the murder of Teresa Tarleton.
And I guess the sailor just fucked off. Never heard anything about him.
A man down on his luck I can abide. But a filthy red who chooses to live outside the rules of society I cannot stomach. Maybe poor Teresa Tarleton will provide the catalyst we need. I've spoken to the chief and the mayor, and I think it's time we send some men in to remove the godless and send them on their way over the county line. A grand day that will be, gentlemen. And a grand result you have brought me. You two are fast becoming my finest crusaders.
All right, then. All right. How fucked is the city now? Does the Steam version still keep the doubt text, or does Steam update all the text? That's an excellent question, actually. I have no idea. The bus driver who delivered Teresa to her death might have liked a chance to testify. What bus? I didn't hear anything about a bus. I just said a taxi. I really spoke to the taxi driver. Did I miss something? Oh, well. Yeah, I have no idea about the Steam version. Because I haven't played the Steam version, frankly, but that's an interesting one. What is any modding done in the Steam version? Probably not. Probably a bit of a technical marvel to have gotten that done. With all the face mocap and stuff like that. I'll look into it. Talking on my ass of this, right? I see Phelps is already very friendly with the staff. They really like him. You got all the question stuff correct. Where the fuck is the bus driver? That's what I want to know. Where was the bus driver? There was no bus driver. Like, did I miss something? BRB gonna get food. You get some good food, my friend. You treat yourself. The studio secretary murder. I mean, we kind of see the guy.
Of course we will look into it.
What the fuck? Door was gone.
Yes, I'm aware that it's an election year. Keep a hold of your head, Counselor. Now is not the time to lose your nerve. It would appear that someone has hocked a rose gold wedding ring and matching engagement ring. Sound familiar?
Deirdre Muller.
Press the pawnbroker and see what you can find out. The address is 348 South Main Street. The Muller case goes before the grand jury next week, and the DA does not want any egg on his face. Then get out to the railroad depot on Santa Fe Avenue. We have another poor unfortunate found this morning beside a railroad line. 40-year-old white woman.
Right, Skipper.
I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to stop him with
All right.
Can I have my phone call?
Another body, and Deirdre Muller's ring. The Emperor may soon have to come to terms with the fact that he's wearing no clothes.
Exactly. Did you get that book of riddles shoved up your ass, though?
When I went to school.
Is that what your old
Where
man
did you
paid
go to school,
college
Rusty?
tuition for?
What the hell is the LAPD up to?
Need a drink. I got the papers again.
So, case of the missing bus driver. Let's go. Let's go to the pawnbroker.
You've got to admit, this is looking odd.
Anyone could pawn a ring.
But if you take it along with all of the other indicators...
Cole, Hugo Moeller was identified by the school's ground keeper. He's our guy.
Witnesses have fingered the wrong guy before.
He ran, for God's sake.
And he always maintained he was set up.
That's right, we did get Hugo nicked. Wait, the school... Oh, wait. The school grounds didn't identify him. Hugo was nowhere near the school. Eli Rooney was the one at the school because he was the NOTs. The fuck? What are they on about?
How can I help you boys?
Saxophone,
Detectives
violins,
Phelps and Galloway,
sort of tuba
LAPD.
then.
You have a rose gold wedding and engagement ring?
David Bremner. Am I gonna get something for this pledge? Gave that bum money, now you guys are gonna leave me short.
How much did you give him?
$50?
Try another number.
20?
Try 10. Feel lucky you're getting it.
I have the rings right here.
Yeah, Rusty, that's not like... He paid $50. You know, you can't just say that.
There's this mark here.
Maker's mark. Usually traceable. That one came from Hartfield's Jewelry down on Broadway.
All right.
Thanks for the tip.
Oop.
Does this mark mean anything?
Hallmark. Gives you an idea of the quality.
22 karat gold.
What have you got on the guy who brought these in?
Goes by the name of Percy B. Shelley. Gave an address. 15 Poland Street, London, Tulare County.
Can you give us a description of the man who pawned these rings?
Not sure. Medium height, medium build, dark hair, I think. Sorry. He just had one of those forgettable faces.
We'll be in touch, Mr. Bremner.
I'll probably take these streams as a guide to when I play l.a.noire, mainly with trial charge, where I now remember to not charge Hugo.
That's the cop from the newspaper.
Yeah, well, you know, just don't let democracy decide who you're gonna charge. No, I don't want an intuition. Not yet. To the rail yard we go.
Hey, come on!
I wonder why she
have a problem.
went to the rail yard.
We could have the local
Went
troopers
drunk.
check out the Tulare County address.
The address is bogus. Herb is having fun with us. The guy who's been sending the Dahlia letters is also the guy who pawned these rings.
How do you figure that?
Percy Bysshe Shelley wrote the poem that came with the Dahlia letter. The Dahlia letters are genuine. The man who killed Elizabeth Short may have also killed Deirdre Mulder.
And how do we prove that, Phil? Skipper ain't gonna like this one.
What? There's no way that fucking lorry has that fucking narrow of a turn circle. I'm sorry. Nah. I ain't buying that for a goddamn second. Murder time. Did I hit him? I can't tell.
You boys ready? Follow me.
We should keep this development with the rings very active.
We're all on the same team, Rusty.
Chain of command, Phelps. The skipper will decide who needs to know. Got it?
I get it, Russ.
Hi Tommy, how you doing? Been going? What'd you think of the Sonic and Shadow regeneration news?
Yeah, I look after all the rail depots.
What have you got?
The Negro, Nelson Gaines, called it in. I came down here to make sure him and the other guy, Jameson, stuck around.
Jameson found the body?
Something like that. Guy makes me sick.
We'll talk to the coroner. Keep an eye on both of them.
Hey Sam, day's actually not been going too well. Some personal stuff. Streaming to help calm me down a bit. But, you know, doing better. How's your day been going, friend?
Nice day, Jack.
Dear Evelyn, I hope this letter finds you in a better way than when we last parted. Bitter words were exchanged, you had taken too much liquor, and we both know what that makes you become. But I'm not writing to harass and accuse. I am writing to apologize. I was heartbroken seeing what had become my little girl and what she is doing to herself. You are destroying your body and your soul with liquor, Evelyn. And it is harder for me to watch than you can imagine. But only God, Almighty above us, has the right to judge, and so I beg you for I beg your forgiveness. I'm in contact with a sanitarium here in Connecticut on your behalf. They say your condition is an illness, Evelyn, and that it can be beaten. Or beated. You only need to check yourself in. It will not.
Was trying to get her to come home.
My day been going good and slow. Fair enough.
We could go over to the lot and see what they know about her.
That's gonna be difficult, Cole. Keystone Studio lot closed back in 41.
Well, worth a shot. Suppose you knew what that was, Rusty. I'll be honest with you, mate.
Maybe someone at Mensch's will remember her.
Why would you take the matches out in the middle? Why would you start from the middle? Why don't you just start at the side?
This is a chit for personal items, not booze. It's an angle worth investigating.
What we got? 2 large suitcase, 1 small suitcase, bedroll, pillow, plain bedsheet, 3 photo frames, hairbrush, bowling pin. Alright. Statuette, makeup, and gloss. One of these things is not like the other. Jesus Christ.
Smell?
Very good. There is the usual evacuation smell, but it appears she's been living rough for quite some time.
Very strong smell of alcohol.
Well, the autopsy will tell, but I would assume that she was inebriated.
Nothing on that hand.
Another missing ring.
Certainly seems I've been swabbing a lot of bare fingers recently.
Can you be more exact about the time of death?
No later than 2 a.m. The state the body was in, a 1 or 2 hour window is the best I can do.
Probably talk to you as well, you know.
What have we got here?
White female, approximately 40
I'm
years of age.
smelling a great
lipstick
comedy
stains on the face,
script.
but no writing, at least nothing legible. A blunt force trauma to the temple, nose, and eye regions. Ligature marks point to the probable cause of death being strangulation.
Any idea of the time of death?
From her temperature, after midnight would be my guess.
I got you the bowling pin. I said bowling shoe. Uh-oh. Cue canned laughter.
Nice day, gentlemen.
I mean, it's sunny, but, you know. The fuck was that? Like Vince Phelps' very clear gloves or something. Oh no, he's got the fucking like Psyche K gloves. You know the ones.
Detective Phelps and Galloway, homicide. Can you tell me exactly what happened?
We were shutting cars over to the main line when I saw this man here lying on top of this woman. The woman wasn't moving and seemed to be in a bad way.
What time was this?
About 7:30 this morning, sir.
Thanks for your help. Have you given Patrolman Hart your detail?
I have, sir.
Thank you. You can go now.
Are you sure the end villain of JoJo Part 4 is doing this? I don't know. I've never seen JoJo.
Detective Phelps, LAPD homicide.
John Ferdinand Jameson.
We need you to answer some questions, John.
If you don't mind, I prefer Ferdinand.
Don't push your luck, knucklehead.
What were you doing to the body, Ferdinand?
Are you sure you won't be upset?
Try me, Ferdinand.
I was kissing her.
I said I wouldn't. I didn't say anything about my partner.
Shut up.
There's no
Take
law
your
against
beating
it.
like a man.
Turn out
That's
your pockets,
necrophilia.
Ferdinand.
That is absolutely a crime.
Classic Carmine. Is this yours, Ferdinand?
No. I found it near her purse. I thought she could use some lipstick.
Rusty, stop! Don't hit him.
Yet.
You went through her purse?
It wasn't like she needed it. I took a look.
Jesus Christ. Yes. I am the necrophiliac. That fucking pose.
Did you take any money?
Wasn't any to take. I found her lipstick and her matchbook over on the mat. Not much else.
You found the body?
Yes, I did. I work here. I was coming off shift and headed home.
Worked. Past tense. I think you're going to be sacked.
Why didn't you report the body, Jameson? Do you know how this is going to look to a jury?
A jury? What gives? I could tell that she was dead.
Oh, Jesus, dude.
I came through here about midnight last night. She wasn't here then.
Let me belt him again.
Please.
You're under arrest, Jameson. We'll see how this plays out. Until then, you can think a little on how you'd like to be treated if you were found dead.
I'm telling you, it's not illegal. Me and some friends of mine...
Oh, God, I did it before.
Clyde, you get this sack of shit into a cell. I'll deal with him later.
Sure, Rusty.
Do I really want to look up if necrophilia was a crime in 1947? I don't think I do. Like, I'm pretty sure I have enough looks on MI5 looking at my fucking PC with the stuff that I looked up for research for me fucking novels. I don't want necrophilia being added on that search of interest.
Phelps, 1247.
Does this country ever teach people about not to do crime?
I need an address on Levine's Liquor. Closest store to the Santa Fe Avenue rail yard, if possible.
Just a moment, Detective. Closest store would be the one at 939 South Hope Street.
Thanks.
I do find it funny though that Rusty, the guy who's not exactly the best with women, is defending the woman who just got violated on her corpse. Like, you'd imagine it'd be Phelps. Rusty, stop on the young one that could beat him up.
Gently. Read that those goddamn Chinese want to sell the relief food that we're sending them. I get the point.
They're doing what?
Yeah, I read about that.
These people are starving. They can't do that.
Want to sell the food to fund the civil war against the communists.
Really? Guess that's okay then.
Armies can't fight without food.
Because you know where your priorities lie,
You
Rusty.
spend all your money on weapons, but you still have to have the will to fight. Fortunately, the Reds will win in China.
Watch your mouth.
You know what you're saying? The people of this country overthrew the king.
Oh!
I can watch my mouth or I can watch my driving. I can't do two at once,
The people of
Finbar.
this country overthrew the king. You think the Chinese will balk at an emperor if they are starving?
Any Century unit, a possible 415 at Alvera Street Plaza, unit to handle code 3, identified.
Bit of a narrow road, I'll be honest with you. You should have a VPN to cover your tracks. I don't, like, so I have Opera GX, and it does have a built-in VPN. I just keep forgetting to use incognito mode, admittedly. Which is funny, because I did have the Tor browser on my own PC, I just never used it. I used it once to check out the deep web. Wrong website, got a virus. Well, I ain't using that again. I just had it downloaded to get rid of it. Are you not wearing glasses time, Tommy? I can see fine, thank you. Although, actually, I should probably give him a bit of a clean now that you say that. Like, I paid on Monday. I actually need to book my next Specsavers appointment. Because, God forbid, that's important. Make sure my eyes aren't permanently fucked up. Well, I mean, they're permanently fucked up, but, you know, make sure they're not any more fucked up. And I won't be too happy if they tell me I need more glasses, because, Jesus Christ, they're expensive enough as is. I mean, yeah, like, they got, like, reactor lenses, but, you know, it's not exactly helpful, is it? What was that? Oh, okay. Well, I'm pretty sure Evelyn was a single woman, so Rusty's razor won't apply here, Rusty. Just saying.
No!
Yes? I do often forget that searching for information can be a bit riskier than you think. Yeah, it really can.
Drink, fellas. Phelps, Galloway, homicide. We need to ask you some questions concerning Evelyn Summers.
I'm Walter Mensch. Evelyn Summers, what is it now?
Did you not hear me describe myself as homicide?
Evelyn. She's a pain in the ass, always coming in here, cadging drinks, never had any money. She was in just a couple of nights ago.
Did she ever tell you where she was staying?
I don't know. I think she was living rough. She had that kind of stunk about her.
Who did she drink with?
A bunch of these guys. Ask around.
You immediately looked at me, so...
What's your name?
Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Mind if I ask you some questions, Mr. McCaffrey?
I'm just a starving writer, detective. What do you want to ask about?
Evelyn Summers, and why she was found beaten and strangled in the rail depot on Santa Fe.
Okay.
You want to say this any louder for the people in the back can't hear you, Phelps?
How well did you know her?
I can't say that I knew her. It was more like I was aware.
What's the book doing? Put the book down. So this Rusty purse is interested in older, dead women. No, Rusty is Calloway, the one that Phelps is partnered with.
Did you see Evelyn last night?
No, I was at home, writing.
Can anyone
Well, I
corroborate
tried.
that?
Good choice of word. Am I a suspect?
Do you have a criminal record, Mr. McCaffrey?
Nothing serious. I've had a few skirmishes.
That's what I get for pressing buttons by accident. What's the face? Like, what the skirmishes. At least I got that one
You
right.
want to save me some time, or do you want me to look up your file?
Industrial disputes, strikes, workers' rights, that kind of thing.
A regular fifth columnist. Nice to meet you, comrade.
Thank you for the information, Mr. McCaffrey.
Yes.
You a friend of Evelyn Summers?
Who's asking?
Very cute. You know who's asking.
I know my rights.
You don't have any. Answer the question.
Evelyn mooches for drinks. I don't have any time for that.
Was that so hard?
Keep writing me, copper.
Gonna punch him, huh, Finbar? Alright, let's go to the liquor store. Whoop!
What did you make of McCaffrey?
There'll come a day, and it's coming very soon. We'll run him and the rest of his pinko buddies out of Los Angeles.
Samantha's a suspect, Rusty.
And he's got nothing to say. Yeah! Fuck.
Easy.
No, it's quite difficult. Have you ever drive away without your partner before? Yeah, you can do that. They just won't. They just won't talk. And you know, Phelps just talked to himself, and you crash like a schizo.
What can I do for you?
LAPD, Phelps and Galloway.
Oh, excuse me.
We're making inquiries into the murder of Evelyn Summers.
Evelyn? She's dead?
You knew Evelyn Summers, Mr.
Robbins. Yes, I knew Evelyn. I was a good friend of her ex-husband. She kept some of her stuff here.
Can you show us, please?
Sure. Come this way.
Yes, actually did leave Bukowski behind one. Yeah, that did happen, because I swear I thought he was in the car already.
You got some fine stock here, Mr. Robbins.
My friend.
Well, you let us take some for the road, this case might get solved a lot quicker.
Please ignore him.
He's joking, Mr. Robbins.
Oh, okay, at least you got.
She kept a bed here, but I probably shouldn't have let her. An alcoholic in a liquor store. That was never going to work out, was it?
We'll take a look around. She wasn't always such a loner. Evelyn was reading Aristotle?
Evelyn wasn't stupid. The only stupid thing about her was her need to drink.
And she was borrowing books from Grosvenor McCaffrey.
We were on the job. I don't think that matters to Rusty.
I'm guessing Evelyn hadn't held down a job for quite some time before she was killed. Rawlings Bowling Alley. Maybe Evelyn did something other than drink in her spare time.
Rawlings. I know that place. Corner of 9th and Grand. A lot of cops bowl there on Tuesday nights.
You do? Why didn't you tell me? Hi, Paul!
When exactly did Evelyn work in the pictures?
A few years ago. She worked in legal copyrights for music.
Da 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 da. Probably her and her mother.
We're trying to account for Evelyn's movements yesterday.
She came by in the morning.
A social visit? To pick up some of her things?
She had a couple of bucks and Bought a quart of rye.
Any idea where the money came from?
She didn't mention it, but she did say the booze was a present for a boy. She said they had been fighting and she had to make it up to him.
Were you and Evelyn close, Mr. Robbins?
Many people will be sad she's gone. I'll be one of the few.
We got the impression that Evelyn had been sleeping rough of late.
It became difficult for me to have her staying here. Her mother was trying to get her back on the straight and narrow. She's old now. And to be honest, you have to have a good reason to want to get back on.
Do you know a friend of Evelyn's by the name of McCaffrey?
Not personally.
No, I'm sure you know something about him, though. I'm pretty sure she's spoken about him a lot.
We're struggling for leads, Robbins. Did she know McCaffrey?
She idolized him. From what I gather, the feeling was far from mutual. He seems to peddle a revolutionary stance, fixing the ills of society. You could see how it would appeal to down-and-outs like Evelyn.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Robbins.
No problem. Hey, I'd like to make arrangements for the funeral. You think I could get in touch with Evelyn's mother?
Put in a call to the watch commander at Central Station, Mr. Robbins. He'll be trying to reach the next of kin.
Thanks. Get the guy, huh? Evelyn never hurt anybody.
One of the better witnesses we've actually spoken to this whole game. Alright, looks like we have to ask McCaffrey another questione.
Songs in the lab. Car 11K, Car 11 King, KGPL.
11 King.
ATC tips a message from Captain Donnelly. Return to Central, go to.
11 King, en route. Let's not keep the man waiting, Phelps.
Well, excuse me.
Can be helped in their fight for decency and freedom. Make sure your family does its part.
I want to go to the bar first. And then we'll go to Central.
And be sure to buy your victory bonds. Available at your favorite movie theater.
Whoop! Whoa! That's fucking up with the game. Oh, I can't handle that. Can't handle mashing that button. Hey! Ah! Alright, that's on me.
Give me a break.
One of the more sane witnesses so far. Yeah, you're not wrong.
See him? Saw a picture in the paper.
There.
Look, that case was made cut up like a medallion.
Hello. What happens? So if you click the right stick in, the camera goes behind, shows the front of the car, so you can like look behind you. And I was just mashing it, and the game really chugged. It did not like it when I did that.
You say you barely knew Evelyn?
Yes, that is correct.
What the? What?
You're lying, McCaffrey. You looked down your nose at Evelyn, but you knew her, and you have some idea of what happened.
I hope you're holding aces. I'm telling you again, I barely knew the woman.
Just go your book, asshole.
Why would you lend her your book on metaphysics if you only knew her in passing? It was more than that. A Renaissance man like yourself, lending his books to his acolytes.
She hounded me about that goddamn book, and then she lifts it from my apartment and lies to my face that she didn't take it, as if she could even comprehend any of it. I saw her go into a hotel with Tiernan last night. They had booze in a paper bag. He's your man.
Alright, there's that done. Okay. Where's my car? There's my car. Okay, that's it! Back to Winnipeg! Crash the car once more. Alright. Now we can go to Central Station. Yeah, so if you hold the right stick, you can look behind you. And yeah, so I was just clicking it.
Breathe, damn it!
Just mashing it, and as you can see, the game does not like it when you do that. Probably looks better on PS4 than it does on Switch. It just freaks out big time. I think it's like loading everything behind, then everything in front, then everything behind, then everything in front. Man, these starving writers, they overanalyze everything and never talk straight. Hey! Hey, hang on a minute. What are you trying to say, Sam? Are you forgetting that I am a writer with the book you can find in the description down below? I don't like what you're accusing there, Sam.
Watch where you're driving, you maniac!
That's the point of reverse, Finbar.
I think the power's gone to your head, Phelps.
There we go. It has gone ports with Series X as well, I think. I'm not too sure. I know that the PS5 and Xbox Series X are backwards compatible with the Xbox One and PS4, so maybe they didn't bother.
The captain is downstairs with Ray Pinker and Carruthers.
The captain's downstairs with Ray Pinker. Okay, he's gonna walk away while I'm still talking. All right, let's see how it is, Phelps.
I heard he's an honest cop. Now there's an oxymoron for you.
What's this about, Captain?
Ray and Mal have some concerns over the Henry and Muller cases, which I don't want aired outside of this room.
The evidence is solid, Captain.
I agree, Rusty. It's just that corpses keep piling up.
Copycats.
I've been banging the same drum. But the notes and the lipstick messages.
Evelyn Summers, Cartel Classic Carmine. Each woman, same brand, same color.
Teresa Terrelson didn't have a lipstick message.
Technically, you're right, Rusty. She didn't have any lipstick, but she did have a message. We found it beneath her dress, scraped with a sharp stick.
What did it say?
You sure you want to know?
Ray?
As far as we can be sure, it said cunt BD.
That's one way of looking at it.
Looking at what?
Cunt is all about access, Phelps. You're married, so yours is mortgaged. Some of us like to pay by installments. This guy doesn't like to pay at all.
Are we still
so
talking about
angry, Mal?
women?
Because I just had to fire one of my assistants. He was a friend of Jameson's. God knows what he might have been up to.
Captain, we have good leads in the Summers case, but it's up to you to decide how we proceed.
Keep this under your hat for now. And follow up on Evelyn Summers. I want daily reports.
What the hell?
We got our orders. Back to the Summers case. Get an address for McCaffrey. He'll have blown the bar. I'll meet you outside.
Well, are there any leads?
I used to be indecisive. Well,
Oh.
Hey, I gave his wife a tap. He said all's fair in love and war.
Operator, give me R&I.
Bit of an itch. That's hard to reach.
Putting you through now.
I hate those bloody scratches.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address for a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Grosvenor McCaffrey. Apartment 6, 126 Yale Street, between Ord and Alpine.
Thanks, ma'am.
Are you trying to shake me down?
All right. So we got a Grosvenor McCaffrey, but we got to check out the bowling alley first. I say.
I scat the scratch.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence. Let me pose a question. Depends what you got to do with it. Morals. Would it bother you to put the wrong person away? Depends. On what? On whether anyone except the poor son of a bitch in the slam ever found out.
I see Rusty is an advocate for the dark age of the law. I would love to see a fucking crossover where like someone just makes an entire l.a.noire case in Ace Attorney, or if someone just like makes an Ace Attorney case in l.a.noire. It'll make it interesting. I mean, you know, in the English version of Ace Attorney, it takes place in Los Angeles, so. And I imagine the good cop, bad cop accused is hold it, objection, take that. Because with the accused, you are presenting evidence. That has to be really funny.
It's left at the next intersection.
Well, I went the completely wrong fucking way. That sounds interesting, not gonna lie. If I was any good at game development, I would totally find a way to make that. Rolling's bowling.
Hello, Rusty. Two on your usual lane?
I'm Detective Phelps. Homicide.
You must be new. What's your shoe size?
We're conducting an investigation, ma'am. Do you know the name Evelyn Summers?
Sounds like I should. Maybe it could be Jimmy's friend.
Jimmy?
James Tierney. He's a pin setter. One day he introduced me to a lady after work. It stuck in my mind. Because she was much older, too old for him.
Where can we find Jimmy, Florence?
He'll be hopping around the lanes toward the back.
Thanks, ma'am. Let's go get him.
Man, he fucking started running. We didn't even do anything. Taco Bell acquired. Z has acquired Taco Bell. God, it is chugging. Oh, I didn't realize you could. Huh. I didn't know that works on Phelps as well. I thought that was just the car sections. Fair enough.
Tiernan, LAPD.
Fuck's sake, we just want to talk! Stop fucking running!
There.
Ooh, that's a nice car. Sleek.
What are you waiting for? Get after it!
We might go faster if we weren't carrying the extra weight.
You're right, he just leaps out.
These are flashy cars to be parked outside a bowling alley.
This is a fast one as well, holy shit.
Fast-living individual with money to burn.
Or a middle-aged individual with the need to feel virile.
Alright. We're ready. Hey! You motherfucking shoots me!
Sleep on me. Get me back in close. Another runner. At least we've got a suspect.
Why do they always run? I'm sure we've got the wrong person in more than one of these homicides, but they always seem to lam it.
You know, your theories are not airtight by any means.
You're seeing someone else's car? Hey, he stole the car
Come on,
first.
Phelps, you're losing it.
This is a justified
If this isn't the
thieving.
killer, we can
Official
at
police
least get him
business.
for reckless endangerment.
That's unless he runs into a wall and saves us all the trouble. Joyride's over, kid. He's going through the square.
I hope the people see him in time to get out of the way.
There you go, now they'll know.
What if they run because someone's setting them up? Because they feel like the deck is stacked against them?
Don't make up ridiculous stories for them, detective. Leave that to the perp's imagination. Whoa, looks like we're going into the tunnel.
Oh shit.
God damn it, he'll kill himself.
It's alright, as long as he doesn't kill us, I'm okay with it.
Good to know where your priorities lie, Rusty.
That is the end of that. About fucking time.
Come on, isn't it? I think in one of these spots is a golden film reel.
Hands behind your head.
Oh, actually, I think I know where it might be. Maybe. When I find the right tunnel, I'll look into it. I just know it ain't that tunnel. Okay. Then we go to McCaffrey's flat.
KGPL to any unit. A citizen reports suspicious activity 111 South Alameda. Stand by for any Central unit.
Hey Rusty, wouldn't it be funny if we say we'll go... Damn, he wanted to hit me! Whoops.
Watch it, will you?
I said we're spending way too much money on lights before you tell us the repairs. Scratch. Okay.
Whoa there.
Jackass! Son of a bitch, I hit the next pole! Too late for a siren? Damn it. No. Okay. Move your fucking... Police! Move your fucking car! Jesus! Take a shortcut? Hell yeah. Perfectly executed. Just look down, see the engine. What the hell happened to that car? Yep. Flat
McCaffrey's
6.
in apartment 6.
Just gonna climb the stairs, are we? Wait, what?
Doesn't look like anybody's home.
Terrible shame. Means there's nobody to let us in.
Another small video idea I have, showing my entire Blu-ray and 4K collection. Me personally, I say I wouldn't, but I literally showed off my game CD collection, so popcorn in the kettle black there, I think. Only 2. Holy 2! Oh, second half of the letter. Take long before you are healed, and you can come home. I have put your things back into your old room, with a lock on the door for your privacy, and you can come and go as you please. I will care for you, and you can return to your normal life. I know your address has changed, so I cannot be sure this letter will find you, but I pray that it does, and that you consider what I have said. I love you very much, and I pray every night that you are safe, and that one day you will knock on my door, and the rift between us will be mended. With love and understanding, your mother, Augusta.
The letter we found beside the body. At the very least, I'd say it ties McCaffrey to the scene.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
Fundamentals of critical theory. It'll probably be a pretty long video. I have over 250 now. Blimey. Jesus. I say if you do a collection, you might as well, like, you know, like what particular collection? Your Marvel collection, your Disney collection. Like, you know, I say if you just do the broad DVDs, you're going to be there for a bit.
He said he was at home. He said he didn't know her. And we have the book.
You know, it'd be like...
See Carruthers argue his way out of this one.
It'd be like if you had, like,
Is that you, Grosvenor?
you showed your video game
Who are
collection,
you
you show
guys?
every single
What are you
console.
doing in here?
We're from the LAPD,
Instead of just one
man.
particular console.
Do you know where we might find McCaffrey?
I'm his neighbor. Is he in trouble?
Look, lady, we need to find him, and in a hurry. Are you going to give me trouble?
He has a pigeon coop up on the roof. He's Spends his mornings up there when he's been drinking.
How do we get up there?
Down the hall and up the stairs.
Drunk and in command of a carrier pigeon. Surely we can write him up for that. A citation, at least.
Would that really be considered illegal?
See him? Saw his picture in the paper. Worked that case with a lady cut up like the Dahlia.
Who the fuck are you talking to?
Grosvenor McCaffrey! Running on a hangover, McCaffrey? Sit down.
Do not lose that son of a bitch. I'll go get our wheels.
Just runs like it's fucking like, just reacting like Ted from Scrubs, like, oh dear God in heaven! Wait. That dude was sorting out his car and went, nah, hold on, I gotta fucking see this. I'll get you yet! Please don't make me chase you, please just fucking wait!
Give it up, LAPD!
There we go. Hey!
McCaffrey, you're under arrest on suspicion of murdering Evelyn Summers.
Was that punch necessary, Cole? I really don't think it was.
We need to get downtown and wrap this thing up. It's gotta be McCaffrey. Unless Tiernan set him up. Don't think that asshole Jameson.
How do you know that McCaffrey didn't do the dog?
We have a list of over 200 suspects. His name was never on it.
If you think the list is exhaustive, Rusty, who am I to argue?
Listen, let's just work the case again, shall we? Then we can sit down and put all the puzzle pieces together.
I'll hold you to that.
I mean, that was to be fair, that was a quick way of getting to the fucking
6th Street and Lindley Place. 6th Street and Lindley Place. Unit to handle code 3.
And this is it's not going to the punches, is he? You're under arrest, and this is what making me run on a fucking evening. Ruin my good suit.
You sure you can make it stick with one of these suspects, Jeff?
It's either McCaffrey or Tiernan, sir. I think Jameson is an aberration.
All right. I'll deal with that degraded lunatic myself. He's got some fearful retribution coming. Tiernan isn't one, McCaffrey isn't two. I want a confession from one of them. Don't fail me, young fellas.
Let's talk to Tiernan first. So he's in one, right?
Why did you run, Tiernan?
I was the last one to see Evelyn that night. I knew you would think it was me.
How'd you know she was dead? How'd you know we were talking about Evelyn? Like, you were setting up pins.
Can you describe your relationship with Evelyn?
I barely knew Evelyn.
Well, that's bollocks.
Keep lying to me and I'll have you charged and in front of a grand jury before your feet touch the ground.
How can you possibly prove Evelyn and I were more than friends?
Anyone seen where Miss Wells went?
No.
Yeah.
McCaffrey gave you up, Tiernan. He says he saw you go into your hotel with Evelyn.
I met Evelyn at the public library. We would read for a while and then go for a drink. Last night, we went back to my hotel room and had some more to drink. I must have passed out. I woke up and she was gone.
What time was this?
Around midnight, maybe later.
And there's no one who can confirm this?
No, there isn't. I knew you wouldn't believe me.
Hotel? Done hotel have security? Can you check with the hotel?
Aristotle's Metaphysics, the book that belonged to McCaffrey.
McCaffrey saw her looking at it once and laughed in her face.
And you're saying Evelyn stole it?
She wanted something of his.
We either hang this on you or McCaffrey. You better give us something.
Well, McCaffrey's been in trouble with the law before. I mean, he always makes out it was some kind of labor dispute, but, you know, I'm not so sure.
Has anyone ever drunk water before? What? Do you mean in this game? Because if you mean this game, then no.
You and Evelyn were drinking together last night, and she had no other place to stay.
I don't know what happened last night. I don't remember.
Do I need to fill this out? No.
Oh wait, yeah, no, motherfucker, yeah. What?
You and Evelyn were drinking together last night.
All right.
And she had no
I guess
other
I hit
place
B
to
twice
stay.
without realizing
I
that.
don't know what happened last night. I don't remember.
I told you once. You really want me to say it again?
You're lying, Tiernan. You'd been fighting with her. You fought, and
I'm not lying. She got up and left. That was it.
Do I need to find someone to look after me now?
she left, but she came back. She bought you a quart of whiskey to make it up to you. She told the liquor store owner. You're in deep trouble, buddy.
She said she loved me. She wanted to care for me. But she would never stop talking about McCaffrey. McCaffrey was a writer, and McCaffrey was a hero. McCaffrey cared for the little guy.
Did you kill her, Tiernan?
I might as well have. I kicked her out.
Can we take that as a partial confession?
She had nowhere to go.
Do you own a car, Tiernan?
No, I don't.
Have access to a lug wrench?
Well, we use a lot of them to clear jams in the pin setting machines.
You really think I'm gonna squeal?
Coroner's report says that Evelyn was killed with a wrench. I think you did it and then planted the evidence at McCaffrey's apartment for us to find.
We went to his apartment. McCaffrey was up on the roof. Evelyn stole the book. McCaffrey went crazy when he found out. He said he would put her out of her misery. He can be very cruel.
I'm just saying, it's just a book. Like, calm down. Well, I don't have anything on you yet.
Evelyn was missing a ring from her right hand.
That's strange. She always wore it. Big black circular disc with a white E in the middle. It was made from an old typewriter key, present from the prop department at her old movie studio.
We're going to talk to McCaffrey. You need to think about what you've told us, Tiernan. You're not in the clear.
The bum took a swipe at me.
Well, I'm not sure about Tiernan. Let's see what McCaffrey has to say.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to stop him with one round.
You ready to answer some questions?
You think I have all the answers?
People who run from the police usually have something to hide.
Touché, detective. Let's see where this takes us.
I think I'm just gonna accuse you.
Evelyn died sometime around midnight. Remind me, where were you?
I was at home, writing. I'm working on a manuscript.
You're lying, McCaffrey. You were out at the rail yard. And what do you have that proves I was there?
The letter that was, you know, in your flat. There you go. Yeah.
How about half of Augusta Summers' last correspondence with her daughter? What are you talking about? After you were done beating Evelyn, you searched her and found her mother's letter. That old lady's anguish amused you.
I know nothing about a letter or Evelyn's goddamn mother.
So what was it doing on your writing desk?
I don't know, but if I didn't put it there, somebody else did. Try exercising your powers of deduction on that.
Booking Rusty and McFardy. You're under arrest for being a smartass.
We found the lug wrench that Evelyn was battered with in your apartment, and the note from her mother, and your blood-stained clothing. We have you cold, McCaffrey.
You think if I could be bothered to murder Evelyn Summers, I would be stupid enough to leave the evidence in my apartment?
I don't know, look at his hands or body wound.
I don't believe you, Grosvenor. The evidence says that you killed her.
You can prove that I wanted to kill Evelyn?
Scroll down, scroll down, scroll down.
Tiernan is prepared to testify that you threatened Evelyn's life in his presence.
Self-preservation. That's understandable. Okay, I'll level with you. Tiernan killed Evelyn. He came to me for help. I listened to him, and he explained why he did it.
Tiernan went to you for help. You expect me to buy that?
That's how it went down. I told him he made a terrible mistake, but he would be throwing his life away if he went to the cops. I took his things and told him I would dispose of them.
But you didn't.
Speak to Tiernan. He'll give it up.
Coroner says it's going to take at least a week.
No, wants me to go to... Call phone, store clipper. You better throw your dice roll good, Tommy. This writer deduction skill is...
Operator, message for
stupid.
KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need the jacket on a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Just a moment, Detective. McCaffrey was formerly under surveillance by the Red Squad. Convictions for petty theft. Dishonorable discharge from the Army during training at Syracuse. Assault on a local woman. Says he almost beat the woman to death.
Thank you.
Well, the criminal record...
I have my phone call.
He may have been telling the fibs.
You were in the war?
Yes, I was. Seeing the things that I saw, it changes a man. I came back here determined to change things. All I wanted was a pen and an opportunity to speak out.
You told us before that you had only minor run-ins with the police. You didn't mention petty theft.
I've never been in trouble for violence. That's the salient point here, isn't it?
Okay, now...
You're lying, McCaffrey.
Nearly beat a woman to death.
History of violence towards women.
How do you turn a couple parking tickets and a petty theft misdemeanor into an assault charge?
Are you forgetting that I'm the police and that I could easily, you know, look at your phone? Oh, God, I love it. Anyway. Anyway, so it's the criminal record.
We know all about you and your dishonorable discharge, beating some poor woman near to death in Syracuse. You've never been in combat, McCaffrey. Your whole life is a fraud.
She was a goddamn peasant whore. She tried to steal from my wallet. I could have fought for this country. I could have...
You beat her because she stole from you. Because she tried to outsmart you.
The ignorant audacity of the bitch. What is a man supposed to do? Sit there and take it? How is a man supposed to call himself a man?
And Evelyn Summers, a poor, drunken nobody, stole your book.
And she got what was coming to her.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna charge him.
Grosvenor McCaffrey, I'm charging you with the murder of Evelyn Summers. She was a sad lady who never hurt anyone except herself. I hope God finds a way to forgive you.
Not gonna leave it up to democracy, but that turned into a dictatorship with that one.
Congratulations, boys. You bagged the fine catch. Another red to boot. Grand. Now, I want you to put this business about a repeat offender out of your mind. This McCaffrey creature shows no remorse, and neither will the grand jury. You would have to walk a long mile to find a better candidate for an unmarked plot in the prison graveyard.
He's pissed like, fuck what I do now, shit. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think the next case is the end of homicide. So I might just end the case. I'll end homicide this stream. Grosvenor McCaffrey can write a tell-all memoir from his cell on death row. Oh, excuse me. And here we have the shouties and angriest witness we've had so far.
We have lost most of Shaughnessy and Dunn's squad. The gunny is dead, first platoon is in worse shape. That medic is either crazy or the bravest man alive.
Can we rally with the first and try for the Nambus?
It's sheer to the left. To the right, it goes right through a pass with 2 Nambus and enfilade.
Mate,
we can lose everyone.
Lieutenant, get back off this fucking bridge. They'll start walking the mortars back to their own positions. We only have minutes.
I'm in charge here, Sergeant.
Get your men off the bridge, Lieutenant.
What's your unit, Sergeant?
We don't have time for this, Lieutenant.
What's your unit, Sergeant?
I company 22nd Marines, Lieutenant, and we just saved your ass by fording the river.
My orders are to reconnoiter the...
I think that
okay, fall back.
You have 10 men left. My orders are to save what's left. Move out.
The Courtamoo murders. No dead body this time.
Well done, lads. You did well with the Summers case. But we have a problem. The examiner received a new letter today.
Do you mind if I take a look, Ray?
Go right ahead.
Why does it say, I did it,
Both
I
rinsed
did
in
it, over and over
gasoline,
again?
like the previous letters, so I can't lift a print.
Go find me where
else
I
but the
hid
killer knew
myself.
about this message?
Oh no, it says can't be find me. I'm an idiot. The poetic works of Percy Bysshe Shelley.
To suffer woes which hope thinks infinite, to forgive wrongs darker than death or night.
I'm going to finish. I will. To defy power, which seems omnipotent, to love and bear, to hope till hope creates from its own wreck the thing it contemplates. Neither to change, nor falter, nor repent, this, like thy glory, Titan, is to be good, great and joyous, beautiful and free. This is alone life, joy, empire, and victory. Looking in wonder up to heaven, while yet the music pealed along, I hid myself within a fountain in the public square, where I lay like the reflex of the moon, seen in a wave under green leaves. I think I was saying to go to the fountain in the square. I actually do remember that, I just need to find another map. I do find it fascinating that a military soldier from the war would eventually become a detective. I think it's a case where it's like after the Second World War, you know, I'm not sure, you know, I'm just speculating here, but I think it's like a case where it's like, oh, you got yourself a silver star, you're good, you want to be a police officer? Yeah, we'll give you, the job.
Also killed Teresa Terrellson.
Mal and I agree.
But where does that leave us? If this is the Dahlia killer, and he is responsible for the Tarrelson murder, not to mention the Muller
Hang
case.
on a moment, Skipper.
Let me finish, Rusty. We have 5 birds in hand and none in the bush. The department will not survive a scandal if we have to let them all go without catching a fiend first. Your careers will be over for a start, gentlemen.
Looking in wonder.
Ah, fuck it. I knew this run was too good to be true.
I hid myself within a fountain in the public square.
You like that stuff? What is it supposed to mean?
It's supposed to... Forget what it's supposed to... What does he want it
Where are you going with this, Cole?
He's obviously taunting us. He believes he's far more intelligent than we are.
Okay, it's some kind of story, right? A guy that God hates, chains him up.
It's an allegory, Rusty.
A what? Story with 2 meanings. A symbolic meaning. But that's what he wants us to think.
Could he be using it literally? Within a fountain in a public square? Could it be that easy?
Can somebody tell me what the fuck is going on?
The fountain in Pershing Square. Come on, we have a clue. Captain, thanks, Ray.
Be careful, Phelps. This is his game you're playing now.
To the fountain we go.
You really think I'm gonna squeal?
Hey, Rider Man, what's all that slot man? Don't worry, Phelps explained it. You know? I don't need to... The game does it for me. I don't need to explain anything. I'm smart. Just take my word for it. It's completely fine. I thought this is kind of normal for military people becoming cops. Reason, good at shooting, listen to orders, and get the job done. That's true. Shows how much I know about, you know, American stuff. I know fuck all. That was already marked.
All those cases, Rusty. What have I been telling you all along?
We gotta get this guy.
I know. Enough women have died.
Yeah, and it's our asses on the line too, Phelps. You heard what the captain said. The department is not gonna take responsibility for all those bad convictions.
Success is a double-edged sword.
I mean, Donnelly is the one who wants
Let's just get this
convictions.
sick pervert and have it done with it.
So we can just pin it on Donnelly. It's like, well, we were doing what he told us to do. He's the one that told us to bag them up, so yeah. Oh! That did not fucking appear. I swear that popped in last fucking minute.
What's this?
Alright, let's see if anyone tells them.
Rather you than me, Phil.
If anyone asks, official LAPD business, alright?
You know the local hobos use that as a latrine.
Elizabeth Short. Betty Short. Black Dahlia.
There is a cave all overgrown with trailing odorous plants,
All
which
overgrown
curtain out.
with trailing odorous plants which curtain out the day. Where next?
I was reading, Cole. All right, I was fucking reading. Curtain out all the day with leaves and flowers, and paved with veined emeralds, like a fountain leaps in the midst with an awakening sound. From its curved roof, the mountains frozen. Tears like snow or silver or long diamond spires hang downward, raining forth a doubtful light. Oh, excuse me. Is that the phone number to the game studio? Well, they're based in Australia, so I doubt it. All overgrown with trailing odorous plants, just cutting out the day with leaves and flowers.
Elizabeth Short's social security card.
Jesus Christ.
That's not all. There's another stanza from Shelley.
Can you work it out? You got a city map? See if you can work out where he's taking us. I don't like this freak leading us around by the nose.
There's landmarks around the city. Use the main map to study landmarks and set a destination. Yeah, this ain't going to be hard at all. I could look up a guide and just have it done with. Ooh, hidden vehicle. Wait, the distinctive twin Gothic towers of the Hall of Records rise above a domed skylight. It said some 50 feet across. The glass walk depicts a mountain cave overgrown with plants and wildflowers and... Oh. I think it might be the Hall of Records, actually. Well, I'll mark that as the destination, but... Let me just... check the fucking... Yeah, cave overgrown with trailing odorous plants, leaves, and flowers. And from its coved roof. And the mountain's frozen tears. Which you could see as a chandelier. There we go. That was so hard! Okay, I'm just running into a parking meter. What?
Him. It's really him who fucking killed the Dahlia. Can you believe this? He's leading us.
It's his game, Rusty. He You may want someone to catch him, but he's extremely dangerous. I doubt if he will give up easily.
Suits me down to the fucking ground. We clip this fuck and we get citation. What a day to be a cop. Depends on pushing the park and won't be able to shove me aside after this.
Any Central Unit, 459 suspects to be taken into custody at the trolley station on Lucas Avenue.
Alright.
Stand by for further.
What? Oh, shit. Ah, that ain't good. Whoops.
Jesus, Phelps!
Ow. Yep, there you go.
Can I help you, sir?
LAPD, you're under arrest. What? What?
Detectives, LAPD. This is very important, sir. How do we get to the top of the chandelier?
You what?
Have a little faith, pal. We're in a real hurry.
Head up to the top floor. There's an access panel and a ladder in the maintenance room.
Dude, just stop the car to drive normal. Nah. You see, Sam, you are thinking normally. What this killer wouldn't expect is someone to drive like a maniac. And that's exactly what I'm being. To just get them in the unexpected. That's all it is, Sam. That's all it is. Am I talking out my ass? Maybe.
Let's go.
Let's go, he says, like he's doing this stuff. I'm not risking my life, Rusty.
I'm going out there, Rusty.
At that point, I backed the fuck away. I was balancing. You stole Tommy's stream if it doesn't have funny car crashes. You're right, which is why the Mario streams don't do well. There's no cars to crash.
Deirdre Muller's missing watch.
From the temples high of man's
Temples
ear and
high
eye.
of man's ear and eye, roofed over sculptures and posy. Where have I seen that?
From the murmurings of the unsealed springs where science... Fuck's sake, I'm reading!
Jesus Christ, hold it off that goddamn thing. Find a rope, Rusty. There isn't time. See if you can swing that thing from side to side. Get it over the edge, then jump for it. Swing. Come on.
I don't think this is how physics works, but what do I know? I failed science after all. Pull a Jackie Chan.
That was too close.
Yeah, well, the higher you climb, the further you fall.
Let's get out of here.
Because we ain't paying for the damages.
Clue? No. A yellow gold wristwatch.
A Mulder dame.
Yes. And a scrap of the poem.
Another location.
If I can work it out.
Alright, so let's go back to the clues. From the temples high of man's ear and eye, roofed over sculpture and posy. Does it give you the location? No. Alright, let's check the next landmark. Like I said, it's safe to say that l.a.noire is realistic with an asterisk. El Pueblo de Los Angeles monument marks the spot where the city of Los Angeles was founded. No, it wouldn't be that. Oh, can I? Whoa. Bertram, Grosvenor, Goodhue drew on ancient Egypt to create this high temple, like central library. The building is roofed over with mosaic pyramid, and a sculptured torch bearing hand stands at the apex, representing a scientific light of learning. It said high. Did it say something about something being high? And it mentions there high temple. Let's just double check the bloody clues again. From the temple's high. Yeah, okay. Alright, library it is. We're getting there, we're getting there.
He keeps mementos from all his victims.
This guy needs to be taken out of circulation.
He takes pleasure at stringing us along, demonstrating how much smarter he is.
You can enjoy it while it lasts. I got you now, genius. I'm coming for you.
Okay. I mean, at least I braked that time, but even still.
Gently.
And fuck you.
Could we try not killing the people that they are sour?
Stop. I can kill the car, but I can't kill them, alright, Rusty? Well, for fuck's sake. You want to talk about the domino effect? Scaffolding. Steady on, steady on.
Calm down.
I just had brake turn. You can't blame that one on me. Fuck's sake, just the handbrake turn just ripped my bonnet off.
I'm pulling rank here, Cole. I'm not hauling myself up there. Go get him, Tiger.
I nearly died on the chandelier.
Slow me down anyway, old timer.
Alright, guess we got that rebuttal out of the way. Oh, up there. This is like the shitty version of Mirror's Edge. No, not as intense as they wanted you to think it was. The OG Spider-Man. I am Phelps Man. I like how we just assumed it's on the outside of the roof because of the scaffolding and not that it might be in the library itself. Oh no! Your hat! Now you look ridiculous without it!
Sometimes a step backwards is a step in the right direction.
Oh. Oh, wait. Oh, I can't get the hat back. Oh, wait, can I? I want to get the hat back. I played Mirror's Edge and I really enjoyed it. It's been a while since I last played it. Played on my shitty laptop at the time. Ah, I can't get the hat back. Do I gotta climb higher? Good, a no hat edition. Alright, now where's the evidence? Oh, ah!
Our Lady of Guadalupe, ripped from Antonia's necklace. Round which death laughed, sepulchred emblems of dead destruction, ruin within ruin. So this is a treasure hunt.
The wreck side beside... Oh, sorry, the wrecks beside of a many city of vast, whose population, which the earth grew over, was mortal, but not human. See they lie, their monstrous works and uncouth skeletons. His statues home in Fane's prodigious shapes, huddled in grey annihilation split, jammed in the hard black deep. Of course, they mainly focus on the... no idea. Something to do with ruins.
What is it this time?
The religious medal from the Maldonado case.
The Dahlia, Moeller, Maldonado. When this gets out...
We still have to find the guy, Rusty.
Another poem. Well, you must have some idea, right? Come on, Phelps. We're on a roll here. Don't let me down.
Round which death laughed. Sepultured emblems of death, destruction, ruin within ruin. Wait. Of dead, destruction, ruin within ruin, the wrecks beside of many a city vast? The tar pits? Because LA has tar pits. Could it be that? Alright, where the hell are the tar pits? Like, you know, you see ruin, you think, like... Father Juan Crespi wrote of lost volcanoes, debris in 1769 and 1901. Archaeological specimens were emerging, including the skeleton of a human female in 1914. Traumatized skull suggests it may be in LA's first recorded homicide. Which death laughed. Ah, that could be it. The only thing I do find weird about it is that the back buttons are what you use to jump. Oh, in Mirror's Edge. Really? It has been a while.
Isn't that the cop? What's your beef with this guy?
Whoops. Sorry. so it could be the tarpets. Let's have a look.
We're gonna catch hell for this. Banging up innocent men.
The newspapers will crucify the guy. They won't have time to wonder about our mistakes. We'll be okay, Rusty, as long as we catch the guy.
I hope you're right, Cole. We'll be famous if they make this case.
KGPL to all units. Citizen reports man with a gun. Union and Rockwood Street. Union and Rockwood Street.
Dude, you don't need to rush. Thing is, I'm playing this on the Switch, Sam, and to drive in this game, you got to press the ZR button. Now, the Switch doesn't have analog triggers, so I can't lightly tap on the accelerator. My only choice is to floor it. I have no other choice. Unless you're referring to me pushing over that other guy, in which case, he had it coming. His suitcase was loaded with drugs. You just didn't see it. You just didn't see it. Don't worry, don't worry. Trust me, bad guy, bad guy. He's a real mean guy, bad guy. Keep the needle above 80 miles per hour for more than 10 seconds while drunk. Didn't really have a choice.
We survive this. It's gonna be a miracle.
Can't really see the speedometer. Oops.
Hey, come on.
Oh god, oh.
What?
Please.
You fucking idiot.
Now we've got the siren up. I need to turn left here for no apparent reason.
There's a madman on the loose.
I actually didn't say that, not turning. Yeah, and the console release mirrors actually the bumper buttons that use to jump. Oh, that's weird. That would fuck me over entirely. What?
Get out of the way!
I preemptively turn. There we go. Oops. Bouncy. Cool, I was right. I got used to it, but it's definitely weird. It reminds me of Splatoon on the Wii U, where X was the jump button. Like, why are they mounted to X? Like that took a long time to actually get used to on that.
These are my best shoes, Phelps. I'll leave you to it.
Very funny.
I love how he still wears the fedora.
Whoa! Get a move on, Cole. Those boards are sinking. You want to end up like the other fossils? The gangway snakes around, Phelps. Can you see it through the tar?
The killer is a zookeeper.
Easy.
That'd be have a plot twist, wouldn't it?
How you doing out there?
I'd be doing better if you were the one trying to get across this thing. Steady.
I just gotta wonder, is it that easy to move around in tar? I have no idea. I've never seen a tar pit in my goddamn life. Oh, the original release of Shadow of the Colossus map jumping to the triangle button.
That's at the forefront of my thinking.
Yeah, it's like games just really couldn't figure out what the jump button was. I mean, Kingdom Hearts has jump on circle, which is just weird to me. That's from the white shoes thing.
One of Teresa Terrelson's shoes.
Also, why did they make the bridges this low into the top? That is an excellent question. Why did they? What the fuck? And from the other opening in the woods,
A
rushes.
sphere which is as many thousand spheres. Okay, where to now?
From the other opening in the wood, rushes with loud and whirlwind harmony. A sphere which is as many thousand spheres, solid as crystal, yet through all its mass flows through empty space, music and light. All right.
What is it?
An open-toed white shoe, and another stanza from the poem.
Oh, I really thought that hobo bum did the Terrelson fraud.
Confessions from the insane aren't the most credible evidence, Rusty.
Is this thing over?
It's all part of his power over us, making us run around all over the city for the crumbs he's leaving us.
So if we keep this up, we can find the guy?
So why didn't we use that boat before? Why did we have to... Why did I have to walk the bridge? Which you can't actually see any of it anymore. Moment he's got his legs in. Oh no! Dies. Rusty just pulls Phelps out, dope slaps him. You idiot. Alright. A sphere which is many as 1,000 spheres. Slow as crystal, get through its all its mass. What happened? I ran into the tar pit for a joke. Excuse me. What's the power establish an organic space that will be available to people walks of life? Probably not that. What's that one again? No. Will there be anything on Hollywood? Well, there's some landmarks on Hollywood. Brown Derby. There are many theories about the building's appearance, including someone being told if you know anything about food, you could sell it out with a hat. Probably not that. Ella Crawford, widow of murdered underworld boss. Probably not that. Women's Theatre, result of partnership. I think I'm well off the mark. Oh. Wait. The site hosted racing gambling in 1909. Where Consensus and had it recreated as a cultural center. The museum kept fine art, such as a sphere within a sphere celestial model of... Okay. It was literally right fucking there. Alright. Took you long enough, poor boy.
Reminds you, an ounce of prevention saves many an emergency.
So this guy looks out for women in bars who've had too much to drink.
Who are emotionally disturbed
Need a shoulder?
Jesus, Phelps!
You hear the car. Da, 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 da.
Need a shoulder to cry on, he plies them with booze.
Probably offers them a lift home.
Then beats their brains out and strangles them. Could be any schmo hanging out in the bar.
No, not anyone. He displays the bodies, leaves us messages. For all the violence, it's very controlled behavior.
There you go, now they've had that talk. I shall go to the press.
Citizen reports a 211 in progress at 9th and Graham. Unit to handle code 3 identified.
I wonder what happened if I went to one of the places beforehand. I might try that out later. That was perfect timing right there. That really was. That was brilliantly timed. It's a hedge maze. Well, like how with this one, they just tell you.
On it goes. When do you think we'll reach the end of this thing?
Well, I think this might be our last clue.
You ever been in here, Galloway?
No. I have no intention of going in. I heard that thing's tricky. I'm gonna wait here and have a quiet smoke. Think about hidden meetings.
Follow the nose. There's a hedge base from The Shining. Well, it's in there. Oh. There we go. Hey.
What's belonging to Celine Axford Henry.
So your partner hates puzzles in general, I guess. Yeah, basically.
Thrones, altars, judgment seats, prisons. No, it couldn't be.
I think I know immediately that that's a bloody film set, wasn't it? Because that was like a whole temple shit going on. So that's the McAfee film set, I believe.
See? That was easy.
I found Celine Henry's ring.
How far does this thing go? How did we not catch this nut job?
What's the last clue? Be just like, wait a minute, this is my house! Phelps! Are you the Black Dahlia murder lad? Sorry, official police business. Official police business. Right, it's fine. So yeah, it's probably, you know, marking on the map. Can't remember where the... Is that it? No. It was somewhere. I can't remember where the hell it was. Oh, it was going to annoy me. Oh no, that is it. Yeah, it looks like it has the same outline. I believe that is the film set.
Your social security.
Oh. Sorry, Finbar. What is that woman doing? She's just like walking into the bush a bit there.
He's leaving us this trail of evidence. Why?
Vanity. He wants to see if there's anyone out there smart enough to catch him.
He leaves us evidence, but every location is a trap.
He's testing us. Physically
That
and
maze was
mentally,
not bad.
to see whether we are worthy.
The Titan guy, who had the stoush with God.
Very good. Thinking about reading some Shelley?
All that egghead stuff. I'm sticking to the funny papers and the forum guy. Sleep better.
Any Central Unit, 459 suspects to be taken into custody at the trolley station on Lucas
Oh,
Avenue.
now we know.
Stand by for further.
Now we know. Rusty prefers his funnies. You know, it's a good thing it's one big straight line, therefore I can't cause as much damage to cars. Still gonna try, though!
Hey!
Spike? Okay, so acting up? I want to make sure you guys heard, you know, that sound glitching out too, right? Whoop! Whoa! There it is.
Cole, come on!
Yep, the film set we were at in traffic.
There's a throne up there. Now it's just a matter of getting to it.
Alright, I'm back from therapy. How much city damage did Tommy destroy? It wasn't that bad. At least you were doing a braking car and 80% speed run to the T. God, that'd be an interesting, like, l.a.noire speed run. Highest damage. The fastest time, but the most city damage you could do. That'd be a very interesting category. Like, I can see why no one would do it. Who knows, might think about it one day.
Jesus, now look what you did. Hang on, Cole, I'll get you off of there.
You start doing this, Whitmore!
You gotta make it to the next platform. Get that thing as close as you can, then...
My God. You know, if you think about it, that could be an interesting category. Like, you want to get to the next crime, but you don't want to damage your car. Because if you damage your car, you're going to have to find another car, and that's going to waste time. So if you waste time, but you want to still want to cause damages. Maybe if you drive on the pavement, but injuries won't be as much as city damage. That's an interesting one to think about. I might submit it to like the l.a.noire or the speedrun subreddit, and just be like, hey, what do you guys think? I don't know, I'm going too far away. Like Finbar's. Oh no, just gotta find another ladder. Have we gotta climb down the ladder? Where the fuck's the throne? Something tells me you're gonna find a new category for the noir community to do. It would definitely be something to think about. I won't take credit for it because, you know, it was Sam's idea through a joke.
Typewriter ring.
Summers.
Who's this?
Place he calls home. End of the line.
Resist the anguish of that lighted stare. Close those wan lips. Let that thorn-wounded brow stream not with blood. It mingles with thy tears. Fix those torture's orbs in peace and death. So thy sick throes shake not that crucifix. I want to say church. So those pale fingers play not with thy gore, O horrible. Thy name I will not speak. It hath become a curse, I see, I see. The wise, the mild, love thee. Just whom thy slaves hate for being like to thee. Some hunted by foul lies their hearts home. An early chosen, late lamented home. I see crucifix and I immediately think church. Could be a church. I could be wrong about that.
No.
You know, good thing Rusty got out of there, hey?
No!
I thought the whole thing was gonna come crashing down on him.
I thought so too. He murdered Evelyn Summers, Rusty. The last trophy was her ring.
You find another piece of the poem?
Yes. The last piece.
You sure, Cole?
Let's find out.
Alright. I say, can I pause the fucking game? So, I suspect church. And, yeah, it's right there. Built in 1858, Christ Crown of Thorns was a Gothic revival masterpiece, but fell into disrepair after a tree collapsed the roof in the storm of September 1939. A work of lead light rises above the abandoned altar, depicting the crucifixion of a weeping angel. There you go. Tom and Jerry round 2. Pull the Indiana Jones song. I was thinking more of the Metroid Planet Destruction theme. When you
Breathe, Phelps. Breathe, damn it.
He drove into me. I'm breathing, right? I'm breathing down this copper's neck.
You might see this as a cry for help.
For God's sake, Phelps. I'm not trying to justify this.
Hear me out, Rusty. This guy has been successfully slaughtering women in this town for half a year, maybe longer. He researches who he kills, and then plants evidence so that we always have someone to go after. If he hadn't sent the letters in the poem, he could have gone on forever. We would have been none the wiser. We would have 4 executed men on our conscience and have been happy about it. Why else is he doing this?
You're the new face of the department, Phelps. A modern cop who tries to understand why the perp does what he does. Me? I just drop the hammer down on the low lives. Crunch a roach under your heel, you don't worry about what it's feeling, you just grind it into the pavement.
KGPO to all units. Citizen reports man with a gun.
Rip right
Union
blinker
and
light.
Rockwood Street, Union and
And left
Rockwood
headlight as well.
Unit to handle code 2, identify.
You sure this is a place, Phelps? You see the gold door handles? We're meant to be. Oh. We found one of those spire things at one of the murders. There we go then. Rusty, you're supposed to push the door open.
Reminds me of my days as an altar boy.
There's a light coming from the house.
Nothing hasty, gentlemen.
Keep your hands where I can see them, or I'll be forced to redecorate the stucco with your entrails.
We're from the LAPD, sir. I'm gonna tell you only once to lower your weapon.
The LAPD, you say? Is it really possible you could have found me after all this time? How interesting.
Put down the gun, shitbird. Last warning.
This boorish ignoramus could never have found me. It was you, wasn't it? Do you remember me, detective?
The temp bartender.
Yes, you found me. You know what I'm capable of, and yet you walk in here like lambs dressed for the slaughter.
We'll see about that. Where did he go?
Down the tunnel?
We can't let the son of a bitch get away.
The house, Rusty. There must be another entrance into the house.
I mean, you could have just gone down the same hole that he went down. Why'd you need to go to the house? Like you heard him go down that hole.
LAPD, give yourself up.
Oh fuck, I just remember the TV I got. This TV is terrible with low lighting. It dims whenever it's dark. This is going to be impossible for me to see. Typewriter. Damn it, Rusty! Meat grinder. Oh, Jesus Christ.
You realize this must have been the place, Rusty.
Is Rusty still undercover? I say it's dangerous. I mean, if he went down and survived.
Going down there.
Oh, you're actually coming with me on this? Alright.
Call for backup and keep an eye out above ground and see where this thing comes out. Don't let me down, Rusty.
You're an interesting man, detective. Why the police force? You're obviously overqualified.
Reinforcements are on the way.
Are you?
Cease and desist.
He's wall hacking. He's trying to wallbang. He's hacking. Fucking aimbots, all this shit. I think I hit him.
Do I get a sense you're looking for personal redemption? Do you think we have something in common?
I was clearly hitting you then. At first I thought, wait, is this the end of the game? Then I realized, oh, you still have the Bison in cases.
Are you acquainted with slaughter? Does it attract you? Have you felt it? Understood?
Got fucking Kira on our hands. Give this motherfucker a packet of crisps.
This thing has come to an end. You know that.
Are you comfortable out of the light, officer? Are you comfortable?
I love how predictable is going to happen, but the chat replay is so damn late. Oh, I'd imagine if you followed him through the hole, he'd just line himself up for a shot here in the footsteps. Sorry, I didn't see that. I can hear footsteps behind me. Where did he go?
You're exactly what I expected. We were looking for a low achiever.
Whew! All I had to take was 5 bullets to the chest to know where he was. Ah, smells like home. What was that, Skipper?
I I think Phelps and I should get a medal for this. This has got to be the case of the year, right? The case of the century when you think about it.
You finished?
Yeah.
No!
Good. Because there won't be any press briefings or commendations.
What are you talking about? We got the werewolf, the guy who killed the Dahlia, killed all the other broads.
You got no one. Mason was a ghost.
Can you at least tell us why, Captain?
Mason is the half-brother of one of the most highly elected officials in this country.
How high?
Beyond the moon for mere mortals like us, Rusty. There'll be no more mention of him. The city owes you both. But there'll be no mileage in ever bringing this up again.
What's going to happen to the suspects in the cases, Captain? I won't be a part of that.
A bit of missing evidence at the grand jury. A procedural error here, a mistake there. They'll all be quietly let go. The DA knows how we'll have to play it.
That's it?
I'm afraid it is. And I have some news for you, Phelps. No more rooting around in the entrails of cadavers and corpses for you. The head of Vice has asked the chief for you. I'm reluctant to see you go to the glory boys of advice, but my hands are tied. Go home to that lovely wife of yours and celebrate your promotion.
There you go. No more Black Dahlia. The hell? Oh, it's a fucking spam. We got promoted to Vice Desk. The case of the Black Dahlia remains open. The truth lost to all but a handful of men. So you're gonna fight the government now? Wouldn't that be some shit? Alright, is there another war flashback? Yes, there is.
Breathe out, kid. You'll go purple. I'm scared, Sarge. Everybody's scared, kid. Anyone who says he isn't is a damn liar.
How many times have you been in combat, Sarge?
I was with Raider Battalion on Peleliu my first time.
Was it bad?
It's always bad.
Will this be bad?
As bad as it gets, kid. But you stick by the Marine next to you, and he will stick by you.
So, some of the guys, they aren't very friendly, Sarge.
They've lost a lot of their friends in the last couple of days, kid. They think if they don't get to know you, that they won't have to grieve for you if you get killed. They're wrong. It doesn't work that way. Don't worry. No Marine in this company will let you down.
Except maybe for that guy. Phelps just like, what? What'd I do? I didn't do anything. Alright. Well, that's a good enough time to end here. So this has been l.a.noire for the Nintendo Switch. If you guys would like to see when you see more, be sure to let me know down below. Next time we come back to this, we are starting advice. Hopefully we can get some advice on how to do this. That's my worst one yet. If you want to help support the channel, completely optional links down below, so I'm going to mention it. Thank you for considering it. And my books, Honest Bonds and Honest Bonds Border Tenebris, are available for purchase on Amazon. Links are also down below. And also, major shoutouts to Manga Writer for doing the thumbnail. But yeah, that's all I've got to say, really. And then subscribe. See you later. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Sergeant Major Mario saying, ciao. I think I'm a better fucking pun.